Welcome back. Big tech loves to cancel people. We've all seen it, especially in the last few months of Donald Trump's presidency. They even went so far as to demonetize people. That's the phrase they use, demonetize people selling patriotic-themed merchandise. And this is the level we're at in this country. And that's where our next guest comes into the picture. James Stake is the owner and COO of Your American Flag Store. That's right. He makes works of art based on the flag of the United States. And somehow, this is offensive to our big tech overlords. His business is now struggling. James, thanks so much for coming on. Tell us exactly what's happened here.
Thanks for having me, Rob.
Yeah.
Well, on January 7th, we woke up to what the rest of the world saw is that Donald Trump was deplatformed and Parler was taken off. What we didn't know, and most people didn't know, was that thousands of companies like my own were demonetized and kind of attacked. And we didn't notice it right away. We just saw a pretty steep decline in our website visits and sales, obviously. And after a few days of seeing that, for almost a week, actually, then I started digging in to really find out what was going on and called Shopify. And it was clear that they weren't going to help. They didn't really say that they could find anything. And then when I went to place an ad on Facebook, that's when I found out that our ad privileges had been suspended.
And you would see, and we can pull it up here. This is what you would see anytime you would try to advertise. Your advertising access is restricted. You're not allowed to run ads. And you're saying they never gave you any explanation? They just did this?
That's correct. They didn't tell us anything. We've been sending all kinds of messages. There's really no place to call. All that they will tell you is that the products that we sell go against their community standards.
What do you think they mean by that? What is your products, though? An American flag goes against their community standards?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what they're saying. Obviously, we have some flags that are, the Second Amendment and that kind of thing. And I can understand, that's not something that everybody wants in their home. But we also have flags that are military flags and for first responders of all kinds. Yeah. And we've seen them kind of pull them off in the past, and then we'll put it on underneath a new name. And within, maybe a month or so, they'll pull it down again. So, I mean, we've kind of seen it happening. We just never thought that it would go this far to where they would actually just pull all of our rights to advertise completely for any flag. So, I mean, it's a shame. It's shocking. It's a shame. It's mad. It hurts.
I'd be absolutely furious. What has it done to your business? How much have you dropped?
Well, in January, we lost about 90%. The only real sales we had was from repeat customers who we reached out to, and they would share our story with their friends, and a lot of those people, jumped on board to help us out. And, they had been already thinking about probably getting a flag for quite some time, but this kind of motivated them to step up and make that purchase quickly. Yeah. So, a lot of my friends have done the same thing. So, we're really grateful to all the people that have stepped up to make that purchase now. It helps us. It, kind of keeps our lights on and our morale up. When every sale, as a small business owner, every single sale to us is a blessing. My wife and I, every single time that we see a sale come through, it really is kind of like every new customer is like an answered prayer. So, and I think all small business owners feel the same way. So when you stop seeing those sales, right, it hurts. It shocks you. It scares you.
It's scary. And I want to put the website up just so people have it, youramericanflagstore.com. We were watching the pictures as we were talking to you. The craftsmanship is really cool. The way you can make kind of the waves and the flags, even though it's wood, I think that's incredible. So there's some of the stuff. The website, youramericanflagstore.com. Go to that website. Who cares about whatever it was, not Spotify, but Shopify or whatever? We're gonna send them to you anyway. So, James, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Rob.
Good to see you. All right. Coming up, the left thinks Bill Maher and Steve Bannon